Are you looking for the best podcast headphones? In this video we will look at some of the best podcast headphones. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 5. Beyerdynamic DT 1770 Pro. The Beyerdynamic DT 1770 Pro are the best headphones for podcasting we've tested. If you only need a couple of pairs for your recording studio, these are a great choice due to their high-end design and build quality. They come with extra replacement pads and detachable audio cables, including a coiled cable, which is great if you want to move around but avoid tangling. The cups are spacious and comfortable enough for long recording sessions, and they can passively cut down mid-range sounds like ambient chatter. However, they leak at high volumes, which can impact recording quality. When you're not using them, they come with a sturdy but very bulky carrying case to help protect them. These over-ears have a well-balanced sound profile, ensuring voices sound clear and natural. Although the upper harmonics of vocals and instruments sound slightly veiled due to a dip in the treble range, sibilants like S and T sounds are bright without being piercing. Their passive soundstage isn't very natural, though, which is normal from closed-back headphones, and they're prone to inconsistencies in audio delivery, so it's important to take the time to adjust their fit to ensure a more consistent sound. For a more consistent audio delivery, consider the Beyerdynamic DT 700 Pro X. These have a frequency response similar to the other Beyerdynamic model. However, they're slightly less accurate in the treble region and come with fewer accessories. Number 4. Beyerdynamic DT 770. If you have many hosts on your podcast or want something less expensive, consider the Beyerdynamic DT 770 Pro. Even though they don't feel as well built as the pricier Beyerdynamic DT 1770 Pro, they still have a wide passive soundstage and an analytical sound, ensuring clear and accurate speech. Sibilants like S and T sounds are piercing, but you still may prefer this sound as it highlights imperfections in your recordings. If you get the 250 ohm pair, you'll want to consider adding on an amp to get the most out of these headphones, but you can also purchase them with a lower impedance of 32 or 80 ohms if you want to connect them directly to recording devices like a laptop. Unfortunately, they're prone to audio bleed at high volumes, which can leak into your recording. If that's an issue, you'll want to check out the Audio-Technica ATH-M20x instead. They bleed less audio at high volumes, and their treble response is flatter and less bright. However, their passive soundstage is less immersive. Number 3. Sony MDR-7506. The best mid-range headphones for recording that we've tested are the Sony MDR-7506. These over-ears don't passively block out ambient sound as effectively as the Beyerdynamic models, which might be an issue if you want to reduce distractions to focus on your recording. However, they leak less audio than the previous pick, which is important to reduce the risk of audio bleed ruining your take. Their well-balanced sound profile makes voices sound clear and detailed, with a bit of extra brightness that can help make imperfections in the track easier to spot. A 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch adapter is included in the box, making it easy to connect them to your audio equipment, and their spiral cable design can help prevent tangles if you tend to move the mic around. They're decently comfortable, so a couple of hours of recording won't cause much fatigue, but they aren't as well built as the pricier options listed here. They aren't very well padded, and the plastic frame tends to creak when you put the headphones on, which can be annoying. If you want the reliability of removable cables or prefer more space and a bit more padding for your ears and the ear cups, consider the Audio-Technica ATH-M20x. However, if you're mixing, they're less accurate in the bass range than the Sony cans. Number 2. Audio-Technica ATH-M20x. If you're looking for inexpensive podcast headphones, the Audio-Technica ATH-M20x are a good option. Their build quality is a step down from the previous pick since the metal reinforcing the frame is thinner, and the design feels plasticky overall. Still, they offer a very accurate mid-range response that ensures voices sound clear and detailed. They have a decently comfortable, fairly breathable fit for long recording sessions. While they leak more audio than the Sony MDR-7506, it still isn't much, so audio bleed isn't a huge issue. If you're less concerned about audio bleed during recording and want better sound for mixing and editing, you may prefer the Superlux HD681. These over-ears have a semi-open design, which helps them create a more immersive soundstage. They also have a brighter treble response, which can help you spot imperfections in tracks. However, the semi-open design leaks more audio, and their sound can be sharp and tiring. Number 1. TRUTHEAR HEXA. If you don't like the fit and feel of over-ear headphones, consider in-ear monitors, IEMs, like the TRUTHEAR HEXA. They're a lot lighter than over-ears without sacrificing fit or comfort. They can also block out more background noise than the similarly priced Beyerdynamic DT 1770 Pro, and they leak less audio at high volumes and are less prone to inconsistencies in audio delivery, so you'll get the same sound each time you use them. They come with a range of silicone and foam tips to suit all ear shapes, too. Their sound profile follows our target curve very well, so you can expect solid thump, rumble, and boom from the bass, while vocals and instruments sound natural and clear. That said, one of the downsides of an in-ear design is that their passive soundstage will be less spacious, wide, and out of head than that created by over-ears. Still, they have a well-built design, and their cables are swappable, which is great as the connectors are prone to damage if you don't baby them.